the ultimate the ultimate test to see if this 50 caliber bullet will go through a book is I'm just not going to just set it and just shoot it. No. I'm going to stand behind it.
Oh my god. Influencers are trying to go viral. Y'all can't see the title, but that's what the video is called.
On the 8th of November 2017, Chinese daredevil Wu Yangning.
What the hell are we starting off with already, bro? Like, bro, what is this shit? Dude, one little gust of wind and you are knocked off of there. Best case scenario, you land in the water.
Ning climbed the 62-story Huayuanhua Center building in Changsha, China.
I think I heard about
one
this.
of his roof-topping challenge videos, not knowing that this one was going to be his last. Wu started his career working as a film extra and stuntman for low-budget productions, trying to break into the entertainment industry.
Okay, that isn't bad. This one wasn't bad.
Unfortunately, while he was good at it,
okay, yeah, this one's really bad.
his job, he struggled to earn a living from these jobs, forcing him to look elsewhere. So he turned to the internet and started posting daredevil roof-topping videos on Chinese platforms like Huashan and Weibo. Roof-topping, for those who don't know, is an extreme form of urban exploration. Participants climb on top of tall structures like skyscrapers, bridges, and cranes and record themselves doing dangerous stunts around the edges,
oh my god.
usually without any safety equipment like a harness or a safety net. The draw of these videos lies in the constant, ever-present risk that a single slip or misstep could be fatal.
Oh my god.
But Wu needed to stand out if he wanted to make a
This
career
isn't
out
too
of
bad
it.
either.
So
It's
he
just-
took things a step further.
Okay, yeah, this isn't
Instead
great.
of just posting videos about sitting or standing close to the edges, Wu posted stunts like riding a Segway right up to the edge, hanging from the ledges, and doing pull-ups until he was close to muscle failure. This allowed him to gain an audience from the get-go, giving him the confidence to continue down this path. Over the years, he posted more than 500
Over the years? Hello, how are you doing? Hi, man. I'm just reacting to these daredevil influencers because people they just really they're not, I don't know why, but they don't think twice about this stuff, bro.
videos and live streams to various platforms and managed to earn over 1 million followers on Weibo alone. These videos also earned him close to $83,000, making this his full-time career.
Wait, what do you mean? Like $83,000 a year? That's good.
Doing these crazy stunts allowed him to earn a better life for himself and his loved ones. There was just one massive problem. Creating viral stunts for an online audience means the creator can never slow down. Each video has to be crazier than the last one or the audience becomes bored and moves on, leaving them without an income.
Yep.
However, the crazier
Fair people are crazy,
the stunt is, the more likely it is to turn lethal. Sadly, that's exactly what happened with Wu in November 2017.
Ooh.
He came across a competition promising
How did I not know about this? Wait, I might know about this.
$15,000 to the video that went the most viral. Wu needed this money to pay for his mother's medical expenses and wanted to save the rest for his wedding.
Okay, fair. So he's not just doing it because, oh, well, I just want to make a little extra. No, he's doing it because of his mom. Okay.
So, on the morning of November 8th, he climbed to the roof of the
don't blame him, though.
Huayuanhua Center building to film the most jaw-dropping stunt yet.
No.
Most people aren't allowed to climb to the very top.
How are you getting down from that? Natural selection at its finest, yeah. Like, our species should learn not to do this. Like, in, 100 years, our species will learn not to do this. Obviously, unless it's for a job, but, if you're doing this out of free will, then nah.
Of these buildings, so Wu likely had to free climb his way from the outside as well, adding life-threatening risk to this challenge before the camera even began rolling. After reaching the roof, he set up his tripod and began recording, and started lowering himself over the edge. First the right leg, and a few seconds later, the left. However, instantly something was
wait, this is the real video of when he...
not right. He looked like he was struggling to hang on and had to readjust his grip multiple times. He was potentially already exhausted from the free climb to the top.
Why didn't he sit at the top and be like, oh... Do you play Arc Raiders? No, I don't. I don't play Arc Raiders. I do want to play Valorant because I heard that it's free, and it is. And also, it's friendly on my PC and on my Xbox, too. So, they're both, yeah, so it's friendly on my PC, which means... since it's an older, it's not a strong PC, it's a desktop, so I want to play Valorant at some point, which,
but he didn't really have the time to rest before someone from the building management might notice him and escort him back down.
Oh, okay, that's why he didn't rest. Worst comes to worst, you get escorted back down. That's not bad. What? Like, what? I understand he needs to pay for his mom, but you could pick up cans and bottles to help with pollution. You could, I don't know, like, you could do something. Alright, I might have something for you to search up soon, then. Okay. Okay.
So he went ahead with this stunt anyway, proceeding to do the pull-ups he was most well known for. The plan was to pull himself back up to safety after the third pull-up. He'd done the same dozens of times in the past. Unfortunately, things did not go as planned. The video showed him struggling to pull himself back over the edge after the third pull-up. He tried to use his feet, but the side of the building was too slippery to generate any traction. Wu kept trying.
Oh no, this
failed,
would give me a heart attack.
45 feet onto a lower terrace below. He did not survive this fall. And since he was completely alone when trying to record this video, no one knew what happened to him right away. His girlfriend filed a missing person report when he didn't return home, but it wasn't until the next day that a window cleaner discovered his remains. Wu wanted a better life for himself and his loved ones. Sadly, the risk he took for this viral stunt cost him everything.
Splat, yeah. Oh my god.
On the night of February 5th, 2021, the Urban Air Trampoline Park in Hermitage,
Ooh. I love trampoline parks.
Tennessee was filled to the brim with families and friend groups looking to enjoy the weekend night. However, on this night specifically, this would not last long. As one of the friend groups at the park was walking out into the parking lot, they saw a man running at them with a massive butcher knife in his hand. This was 20-year-old Timothy Wilkes, an upstanding and hardworking person who was just a month away from graduating as an HVAC technician. His future looked bright. However...
Wait, so you're telling me that was... Okay, so he was the victim because he's trying to... I think he went to college for, like, HVAC. So he was, like, he's smart, he's amazing, and he's somehow just randomly getting just chased with a butcher knife out of nowhere. Bro, what is this? What is this world we live in?
Something else. He watched a lot of prank channels on YouTube and wanted to go viral with a prank of his own. More specifically, he wanted to film a fake robbery prank where he records himself...
No, he is the bad guy. What? You are so close to graduating and you're gonna do deadly pranks? I think I know how this is gonna end up. Someone's gonna have a concealed carry on them, and then they're gonna pull it out and just bop. Because I've seen this happen before. Not, obviously, I've seen it happen online. Where, this prankster got, because this guy had a G word on him, because I'm going to post this to YouTube, and YouTube's strict all around, so I'm just going to make sure I don't get struck down for this. But, he pulled out a blicky, and he just, boom, just because, he was fearing for his life, and didn't know it was a prank, because it was too severe of a prank to recognize.
Pretending to rob someone, and then uploading their reaction to the internet. But an important thing about almost all of these prank videos that he was watching on YouTube is that they were staged. 9 times out of 10, the person being pranked already knows about the whole thing and is only acting terrified for the camera. Timothy either didn't know this crucial detail or he knew but wanted to make his prank more authentic. So on the 5th of February 2021 at around 9:25 p.m. he lunged at a group of friends with a knife in his hand. The plan was to scare them and then reveal that it was a prank before things got out of hand.
What? If it was a retractable knife, okay, I'll understand a little bit. If it's a real knife, like it doesn't retract, oh wow.
What Timothy didn't know was that one of the people in this group, 23-year-old David Starnes Jr., was carrying a concealed firearm.
Yep, see? All it takes is for one person to have a concealed carry, which means they can carry it on them. Obviously, they can't use it. Like, they can legally use it if they're in trouble, but like...
From David's perspective, Timothy was a random man charging at him and his friends with a knife. In a split-second decision, David drew his firearm and opened fire, hitting Timothy once. Unfortunately, this one shot proved lethal, resulting in Timothy passing away before any help could arrive. David stayed at the scene until the police arrived and explained everything that had happened. He was detained at the time, but the police released him later as his actions were deemed self-defense.
Yep, I agree. Self-defense was...
On June 26, 2017, 20-year-old YouTuber Mona Lisa Prez made a post on Twitter stating, "Me and Pedro are probably going to shoot one of the most dangerous videos ever. His idea, not mine." At first glance, this sounded like a severe exaggeration meant to drum up hype for her upcoming video.
I'm actually scared.
In reality, calling it the most dangerous video ever was still an understatement for the tragedy that was about to unfold just 3 hours later. The lead up to this incident started back in November
No, are they gonna ride a roller coaster without a seatbelt?
2016, when Mona Lisa and her boyfriend Pedro decided to start a family channel together called Mona Lisa and Fam. This channel mostly consisted of vlogs of the two of them doing various challenges and going on adventures together.
Okay.
Normal, inoffensive family channel content. And while none of these videos went viral, they were still gaining consistent views, allowing the couple to gain thousands of subscribers by mid-2017. However, Pedro wanted to take his online career to the next level. The plan was to create a new channel called Damn It Boy, featuring daring stunts
Damn it, boy.
unlike anything the internet had seen before. He even had a clear vision for the direction of this content.
Everything I'm gonna be showing you guys on my channel, you guys are gonna be saying, "Damn it, boy."
Oh. Okay. Wow.
But unlike his family channel that was growing at a steady pace, Pedro wanted this channel to have good momentum from the get-go. He wanted his first video to go mega viral. And to do that, he wanted to upload
Dude, it's your first fucking YouTube video. It's not gonna go mega viral.
the most dangerous and death-defying stunt he could think of. So after much deliberation, this was the idea he came up with.
No way.
The point of this video is, I really just want to see
Oh.
if a 50 caliber bullet can go through a book. So, the ultimate test to see if this 50 caliber bullet will go through a book is, I'm just not going to just set it and just shoot it. No. I'm going to stand behind it.
Oh my god. You're not gonna like what? You're gonna stand behind the actual. You're gonna stand behind the book. Why? Why? Just why? There's no, like, oh my god, like, dude, just do that. It'll get plenty of views if you just shoot the book. Why do you need to be behind it? There's no point. Oh my god, bro. I swear this guy has thoughts of, I swear he does. 'Cause no sane human would think this. No person who wants to live will do this. Actually, no joke. Like, I'm actually not joking. Anybody who wants to live will not do this. Okay, well, I gotta put the face cam this way.
And Mona Lisa is going to shoot it.
Mona Lisa was strongly opposed to this plan. But
Thank God, dude. Thank fuck. Oh my god, dude. This dude, oh. Dude, I swear to God, some people, oh my god. You have got...
After nearly 2 months of back and forth, he managed to convince her that it could work.
Months? It took months. Dude, why? Just why? Why do this?
So on the 26th of June 2017, at roughly 8 p.m., Pedro did exactly what he planned.
A 50 caliber bullet is an extremely powerful long-range anti-material round generating roughly 13,000 to 15,000 foot-pounds of muscle energy, 10 times that of a standard 5.5 millimeter rifle round. It can destroy engine blocks, penetrate over an inch of steel at 2,000 yards away. And he is saying that a book will actually protect him. He is so confident that a book will protect him. Dude, what? Oh, my god, dude.
He set up the camera in the backyard of their home in Houston, Minnesota, held up the book in front of him, and told Mona Lisa to shoot. Unfortunately for Pedro, the thick encyclopedia he chose for the stunt proved completely ineffective. The high-caliber bullet went straight through the book and his body. By the time help arrived, it was already too late. Pedro passed away in front of 30 witnesses from around the neighborhood who came running after hearing the gunshot, including his 3-year-old daughter. What made this situation
They had a fucking daughter too, bruh. What? You have a full family, a YouTube channel that was getting decent traction. And like now it's all that work is gone, and now she had to witness that cuz you convinced her, and now she is scarred, and now a kid has to grow up without a father. Like, oh my god.
even more heartbreaking was the fact that Mona Lisa was also pregnant with their second child.
Oh my god, to make it even worse.
She was taken into custody and later pleaded guilty to second-degree manslaughter. However, the court understood her tragic situation.
Yeah, I would understand. I wouldn't send her to federal prison for life. Because he convinced her over like almost half a year to do it. So I would understand her a little bit. She'd still get like probation for sure. Like, not everybody's getting away with it. But like, you know. Still, oh my god, dude. Like, bro, like, oh. Dude, I don't care if that was my wife, I'd be like, no, 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 I'm not doing it. No matter how much you convince me, I'm not doing it. Like,
and sentenced her to only 6 months in prison,
okay,
rather than the up to 15-year sentence that second-degree manslaughter usually carries.
Okay. I agree, because she was convinced to do it over months. He was so insistent on doing it that I almost think he wanted that to happen. Genuinely, I'm actually like...
Dmitry Nuyanzin spent a decade building his reputation as a personal trainer and fitness coach in Russia. Over the years, he trained many elite athletes in person, while also posting online guides and tips under the name Dmitry Fit for his more than 40,000 followers. The most notable aspect of Dmitry's content, however, was his dedication to authenticity. He followed the same program he taught to demonstrate firsthand its effectiveness.
Oh yeah.
What he never anticipated was that his readiness to put himself on the line would ultimately cost him everything.
No.
It began in September 2025 when Dmitry announced a challenge to deliberately gain at least 55 pounds.
Oh yeah, I heard about this on fucking YouTube Shorts and TikTok. So he lost a bunch of weight and he was gonna gain so much weight eating nothing healthy. Everything. McDonald's, Burger King, Five Guys, whatever. Everything. Pastries, everything that is super unhealthy for you. And then he suffered a heart attack and died, right? Yeah, I think so. Or a stroke, something like that.
25 kilograms and then lose it all using his own training and dietary regimen. He also put a roughly $100 reward for any viewer who could lose 10% of their body weight by the end of 2025.
Oh my god, dude, why? Dude,
in a
okay, come on. Depending on when this was posted, you could kill somebody.
Putting this challenge, Dmitry wrote, "Friends, my weight loss course is starting soon where you can win cool prizes and most importantly build a beautiful body, learn how to eat, and have fun." Things were progressing smoothly.
Oh my god.
However, there was just one major hurdle standing in his way. Gaining over 50 pounds in such a short time wasn't going to be easy. So, to stay competitive in his own challenge, Dmitry put himself on a crash diet of over 10,000 calories a day.
That is so bad for you.
For some context, most adult men with his build need somewhere between 2,500 and 3,000 calories to maintain their weight. He would post videos eating mountains of calorie-dense foods with lots of sugars and fat, and this worked just as expected. By November 18th, he weighed 230 pounds or 105 kilos and was rapidly approaching his goal. Unfortunately, the challenge came to an abrupt stop just a few days after he posted this video. Friends reported Dmitry missing training sessions, claiming that he wasn't feeling well and that he needed to see a doctor. But before he could make an appointment, Dmitry passed away from cardiac arrest in his sleep at just 30 years old. The 10,000 calorie diet overtaxed his body, eventually leading to a sudden, catastrophic collapse.
Even a healthy person like him, if you eat everything that's bad for you, it will kill you eventually. Because, like, yes, he was super healthy before this, but just that sudden change and over 10,000 calories a day, no.
On July 15, 2024, Indian travel influencer Anvi Kandar, known online as the Global Journal, posted a list of her top places to visit in the country, not knowing that this would become the last time her nearly 300,000 fans would see her alive. She had been Been posting content on the internet since 2016 and had become a very trusted travel vlogger.
I mean, this doesn't seem dangerous. What could be dangerous about
Anvi
this?
visited nearly every corner of her country, highlighted underrated destination spots, and made it a point to spread positivity through her content. However, this effort was cut short just a day after she posted this video. She was visiting the Khumbi waterfall on July 16th, located around 80 miles from Mumbai. The ground surrounding the 178-foot waterfall was wet and slippery. Anvi was being very cautious, as this wasn't her first time visiting such a place. But while trying to line up a better shot of the waterfall for her content, she accidentally took one wrong step, resulting in her losing her balance and falling down a 350-foot deep ravine. The sheer depth, combined with the dense foliage, made it impossible to even see her from the top. The rocky, slippery terrain also prevented anyone from rushing to her rescue. When rescuers arrived, 6 of them rappelled down using ropes, while 50 others assisted them from the top. Despite the massive operation, it still took 6 hours to rescue Anvi from this ravine. However, they would get some good news. She was severely injured, but was still breathing. Rescuers rushed her to
Oh my goodness gracious, what a miracle.
nearest hospital. Unfortunately, Anvi had almost no strength left in her body and sadly passed away shortly after arriving at the hospital.
But hey, that was a miracle that she survived that. Oh my god. That was such a miracle. Oh my god. Surviving a 300-foot fall? I'm assuming she didn't fall in water. I'm assuming she fell in on grass. I think the only reason why she survived that instant was because the ground was so soft because it was so wet that it kind of acted as like a little bouncy or whatever. So maybe she's just built different. Oh my god. Props to her, for real. She died in the hospital, but damn. Oh my god. I wouldn't survive that fall. I'd be broken in half. Every bone in my body would be broken.
Leaving her once active Instagram account completely abandoned.
Yeah, but she didn't do this on purpose, though. She didn't like, purposely, go on the ledge and try and do pull-ups or something. She, just accidentally just slipped and fell. I feel bad.
Castilla-La Mancha is the tallest bridge in all of Spain, making it a somewhat popular destination.
Oh no, someone's gonna climb on the top and fall.
For thrill seekers. Many daredevils have climbed to its top in the past, and 24-year-old British influencer Lewis Stevenson was attempting to do the same. Lewis was a rooftopper that made a name for himself posting breathtaking pictures of his many
Breathtaking? This takes the breath out of my chest. What do you mean?
different climbs to his Instagram account. He arrived at the bridge on the morning of October 13, 2024 with one of his friends and began climbing.
That is so fucking tall.
He went ahead and Lewis followed. It was a brutal, monotonous climb. Thankfully, things started off as expected, with the two steadily making their way up the service ladder and nearly reaching the top. But before they could reach the safe platform up top, tragedy struck. It's unclear what exactly happened. The damp weather may have made a step dangerously slippery, or Lewis might have simply missed a step and stumbled.
Oh my god, dude, why? Just why? Why? Do you like living? Do you like living? If yes, why this?
In either case, the outcome was the same. Lewis lost his grip and plummeted over 630 feet back to the base of the climb. His friends called the authorities immediately. Unfortunately, by the time they reached Lewis, he'd already passed away from the impact. The climb, which was meant to be a crown...
God damn, dude, my ass cheeks are clenching up right now. I know y'all don't want to know that, but hey. Oh my god. Why? Dude, I understand. Just lay down over here, bruh. Lay down over here where it's flat and you got plenty of room if the wind blows. What about this? You're not, yes, you're close to water, but you're mostly close to land. You're not making it into the water.
Achievement instead became his final act.
Oh my god, bro. Dude, Chilling Scares, dude. I love Chilling Scares, bro. He makes the best disturbing content ever, bro. Oh my god. Attention is one hell of a drug. I'm trying to understand what that means because my brain is a little slow. I think that means what? Attention seekers? Yeah, for sure. The best thing about rooftoping is that you don't have to do it exactly, just like caving or cave diving, whatever. Oh my god. The bulletproof book idea has to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Exactly. Coming at people with a knife? How the fuck is that a prank? Yeah. The influencers never consider that maybe their audience is stupid. Like, dude, why are you watching? Dude, I mean, you're literally watching someone, um, you know, yeah. You're watching someone that's doing this. Wait, I bought a $100,000 Corvette just to destroy it. I have to watch that. Not on stream, but woman masturbates in public, and then I have to set that to my watch later, but I'm not watching that on stream. No, I'm not watching that shit on stream, dude. YouTube's gonna fucking kill me, dude. It won't happen to me. Everyone it ever happened to. Using a book to shield your chest from a 50 caliber, that's just natural selection. Fake robbery with a knife, what could possibly go wrong? Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but dude, actually, like, genuinely, why? Why? So anyways, YouTube, I will see y'all later. This was a lot of people that just did not know what the f to do. I don't know why any of these people did this. It's so easy to just not do it. But anyways, I will see y'all later in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody. Ugh.